Welcome to You Are Your Name. We're here with Lexa Rollins, who's going to discuss her experiences with a balanced name. Thank you for joining us, Lexa.
Oh, thank you so much. The pleasure is all mine, Daken.
So, how did you find out about the mathematical principle? You got a name report, I guess.
Yeah, I got the name report, and from receiving name report to actual change of name, that was 10 years. I have to forgive myself. I have not forgiven myself. 10 years, 10 years of wasted time, of wasted everything, 10 years. But it was sort of difficult.
Changing a name is quite a big deal. What gave you the confidence to go ahead? After 10 years, you finally realized you needed to do something?
Yeah, so where I come from in the Eastern Caribbean, a name change is not something that is easily accepted unless it's through marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, I had just gotten married just like 2 months ago before I made this discovery. So I didn't even know how to start that conversation. I mean, it's
Right.
not even a conversation. You can't, there's no conversation. So when I did work up the courage to have the conversation with the guy I was married to, it was difficult. It was strong resistance. I mean, you may get away double barreling your maiden name with your marital name, where I'm
Sure.
from. That's the closest to the conversation you can get. But every time I brought it up, it was shut down. Oh, we don't have money for that now. Now is not the time. And then it was 2015. That's 3 years past when I discovered that I needed to change my name.
Sure.
In one of your episodes, I did hear someone from Barbados, a gentleman speaking, and he described the cultural resistance to name change. And I felt really seen because that's the same exact thing, because we're in the same region. I'm from the same region that he's from. And I felt seen because I felt that. But being a woman, it was even heavier than what
Right.
he described. You imagine, same, different country, same region, same struggle. And so at some point, I found myself trying to live away from the negative sides of my name to offset it with affirmations, discipline, mindset shift. Of course, you can't outrun imbalance. And then the years pass, almost 10 of them, between first revelation and actual moment of change. Then I left the marriage and I had to start again from scratch with my 3 kids. And then one day at work in May of 2022, so I got on the phone, I called the Caballeros right away. I checked my budget. I couldn't afford it that month. The following month didn't look promising either. Well, I didn't care. I dropped that thing on a credit card. I was not wasting another second. I was done wasting time. I wasted enough. So again, I need to forgive myself. So we got the reports from me and my kids, all 4 of us.
Wonderful. So, did you notice some changes once you balanced your name?
The changes to my health were the most visible to me and honestly the most surprising. I know now, without a doubt, that my former name, especially my marital last name, played a part in my health declining. My eyesight declined, so I suddenly started wearing glasses. I didn't attribute that to the name, but with the knowledge, I understood it. And after changing my name, I noticed I didn't rely on them as much. I used to suffer with headaches, really intense headaches per week. I literally would walk around with a bottle of pain medicine. Everywhere I go, I had a bottle of pain medicine. But now, since using the name, I have less than 10 headaches per year.
Well,
Yeah, that's from 4 and 5 headaches per week to less than 10 headaches per year.
hmm.
Also, I became overweight by 40 pounds with that name. Since using the balance name, I dropped 30 of those 40 pounds. I still have 10 more to go.
Well,
I
that's a pretty
did
good
battle.
advertisement.
Yeah,
That'll be an incentive for people to balance
right,
names, right?
right. Yeah. I did battle with some intense anxiety because I would worry so much, neglect myself for others. But today I'm mostly calm. I move with intention and I take good care of myself. But it wasn't just in my health. I saw changes. I saw My mind was calm. I used to be scattered, overloaded, because I had a lot of names. Let's
Right.
say, I don't want to say what my previous name was, but let's say my name was Janet Lana Dixon. And this is a random name of this guy.
Sure.
Janet Lana Dixon. So I was Janet at school, Lana at home. And as my network grew, I became Janny, J, even JD. And then I
Oh,
got married, and here was another name. And then I
right.
lived abroad, and um, one of the letters in my name was not in their alphabet. So that was a different pronunciation. I had so many names
Hmm.
hitting me at the same time, not realizing what this was actually doing to me. That was very profound. Each one did affect my life, my health, my prosperity. And now that I have a balanced name, everything's quiet. My thinking became calm and clear. I react instead of overreacting. I react with so intention and purpose. I could separate emotion from logic and stop feeling like life was happening to me. I feel now aligned. I feel aligned and with purpose, and like my steps are guided. I feel like a whole new person.
That's wonderful. Now, you change your children's names too, as well?
I did, yes. Yes.
What changes did you see with your youngsters?
So when it came to the kids, I kind of thought hard about my approach because, this is a big thing. It's a name and they're young. I have to break it down for them to understand what's going on. So we had a family meeting in the living room, and I had printed their original names out. And I started with my son because he was eldest. And I looked at them as they read through their reports of the old names, as they recognized themselves and what they were seeing. My son had gotten to this section where it mentioned intense headaches. And you recall me just saying that I had intense headache. So what we would have said back then, oh, it's in the family. But
Right.
it's not in the family, it's in the name. Because for me, it was my first name that had intense headaches. And for him, it was his suffix, because we called him by his suffix, which was Junior, JR. And
Okay.
that had the intense headaches. And he was having 3, 4, 5 headaches per week as a teenager. And it was really bad. So he was first on board. And then his two sisters just jumped right in line. So I've noticed real changes that my son's headaches disappeared and his focus and confidence grew. And my daughters became bolder, more expressive. They were using their hands in much more creative ways, painting, making clothing, experimenting with ideas. So definitely, I know for sure we're on the right path here.
That's wonderful. Was it a difficult process where you were living to change your name?
So I live now in New York City. It's actually quite straightforward here. It takes usually up to 3 months. Sometimes it can go over to 6 months. But honestly, I didn't wait for paperwork to start living in my new name. From the day I received it, I start using it right away. And one of the things I love here in New York is how accommodating it is to use a preferred name,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you can use your preferred name at school, at work. You don't have to present anything legal. I noticed in job applications when their vacancies advertised, there is a spot for preferred names or chosen names aside from your legal name, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Absolutely.
right. So, but I'm able to use my balanced name everywhere I go
Good.
and quite
Good.
easily. Yeah.
So, what advice would you give to someone who is considering a balanced name now?
Oh my gosh. So, like I said, I've had multiple names all my life, different versions of me for different places, different people, different cultures, different cultures. So, looking back, maybe I give too much relevance to what others thought and to not to myself and what my spirit needed. And I think my life could have been in a completely different space if I had found the courage sooner. So my advice is simple. Don't waste time. If you already feel that pull toward balance, that's your spirit speaking, listen to it. Don't wait for perfect timing, and don't let fear or other people's opinions hold you back, because every day you delay is a day you stay misaligned. That's my advice. Don't waste time.
Good advice. Are there any thoughts you might want to share about learning the principle in terms of how it's helped you? You enrolled in the courses. Has that helped?
It has helped me tremendously. I can't even say it. It, it's good knowledge. It's good to know. It's good to understand myself. It's good to understand others and people on my job. And it's a whole new world. I really enjoy it. I take heed in everything I read in the classes. I print the lessons out. I'm studying it. The information is so valuable. I wish everyone could get a hold of it. What a beautiful world it would be.
Well, that's great, Lexa. Do you have any final comments you'd like to share with everyone?
Well, if anyone here listening to me is on the fence, just listen to that quiet voice inside and don't wait for permission or perfect timing. The perfect timing is right now. Don't waste time.
Good advice. Well, thank you for sharing your experiences, and I'm sure that'll encourage others to do the same.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Whenever you're ready, here are 3 ways we can help you. Number 1, the Balanced Name Recommendation Service. Join the thousands of others who have harmonized their names with their inner potential to improve their health, happiness, and success. Number 2, learn the principles of mental freedom. Participate in our online training program to gain the essential tools to create all the progressive changes you seek in your life. These proven truths will open up new perspectives and accelerate your attainment of health, happiness, and success. Number 3, let Kalex Solutions help you choose a balanced name for your business, because many business names are an impediment to one's overall business success.